Hello, today I'm here to talk about this brand, Poseidon, and the shop where I purchased this gun, FreeShot from Italy, Milan. I've seen the Poseidon barrel concept a few years ago where they have a slit in the bottom of the barrel to create some sort of air cushion which supposedly gives the BB more range. Now, having done several tests with guns I've owned over the time, range is something that I enjoy testing and refining. I was thrilled to see the Poseidon brand new Avenger Plus at the FreeShot store in Milan. It's a gun with a hop-up tracer, a barrel with the same air cushioning system, and a smartphone connection through an app, advertised as the brand top-of-the-line product. After some testing, I found that the gun has a very short range, about 40 meters in a straight line, and a somehow erratic operation with blocking of the firing cycle. Since it had a quick spring change, I decided to replace the spring with a slightly stronger one, but still within the 1.3 joules, which is the legal limit for Portugal. After this, I took the gun to the first game with it and immediately noticed that it was worse when shooting. It completely blocked, and it will only unlock doing a full auto cycle. I thought it might be the battery, so I swapped the battery with other batteries I had, checked the app to see the readings. Everything was fine, no error was registered in the app, so it wasn't the battery. I thought maybe it's the motor, so I purchased a stronger motor because this is actually a very weak one. I installed the motor, it kept doing the same thing. I then decided to put the gun as it was, with the original spring, the original motor, the original hop-up rubber, everything original, and it kept doing the same thing. Now, at this point, I decided to contact the store and use the warranty of the gun because it was only 8 months old, played one game, haven't even shot through 3,000 BBs yet, and to my great surprise, the store refuses to activate the warranty because I had painted the gun. This is a legal obligation in Portugal, so we have to paint airsoft guns to differentiate it from firearms. Their suggestion was that I would send the gun to them to Italy, from Portugal to Italy, and they would install upgrades paid by me until the problem was solved. Now, I've explained to them that I hadn't opened the gearbox, everything was fine, and it could not be the painting of the gun because I painted the stock and removed it from the gun. I also decided to contact the brand directly, and after much insistence and help from some friends, they eventually got back to me, refusing to cover the warranty because the spring had been changed. So this is a gun advertised with quick spring change, but if you change the spring, even without opening the gearbox, they refuse the warranty. To me, this is something unbelievable. This is a brand that refuses to cover the warranty to fix a defect because a spring has been changed on a gearbox that has quick spring change. I could even lie and say I didn't replace anything because the seal was intact. This is something that never happened to me, not with any of the stores or brands I've had some malfunction with. So this is a brand I really don't recommend because they don't care about the customer or their own reputation. I don't recommend the store either because when confronted with a problem, they dismiss it with a lame excuse and try to sell me updates for a gun that should be top of the range. This gun retails for 400 euros. Stay away from this brand and this store. That's my advice. At a loss, I then decided to check the inside of the gearbox as there might be something inside that could be causing the problem. I found a gun with no lubrication, the worst air seal I've ever seen, and the cheapest piston, nozzle, and cylinder. And worst of all, the barrel doesn't have the system advertised on the product's page. It's a plain black barrel with no brand markings, no slit on the bottom or air cushioning system. Meanwhile, the brand and the store have stopped responding my emails and contacts. After cleaning, lubricating and reassembling the gun, the problem is still there, exactly the same, proving that the problem is in fact in the ETU, and the ETU isn't even available for purchase. In short, I recommend staying away from these two companies, FreeShot and Poseidon. Compared to Novridge custom support, for example, it's night and day. With these brands, Poseidon and FreeShot, if you have a problem, it's your problem. Now I'm going to show you the problem with the gun. So, single shot. See, always the same thing.